Hello everybody, this is Releza PS and today we're doing the cost accounting, but specifically I want us to do the insurance. Yes, I find it like people are struggling with the insurance, how to find this insurance, and then the salary wages, especially these two transactions, they are a little bit challenging, so please focus. So firstly, in insurance here they say insurance on factory equipment was paid up to 30 June 2021. Dressmaking equipment comprises 1 divided by 3 of the total factory equipment. Okay, so what is the most important thing? I've already underlined here 30 June 2021. So here is our information, and then we have the you see number D, we have the factory overhead cost. So we go straight to what we need. We need what? Insurance on factory equipment. So they say but firstly here we have to check the year. Remember, you have to check the year, the month of the year. So here you can see it's 30 June 2021. They have paid the insurance to 30 June 2021. Okay, then our accounting periods here, they say the following costs were extracted from the record on 30 April 2021. Okay, now the important thing, we have analyzed or we have checked that we have paid the insurance in advance. So what you are going to do, we are going to check out the months. So it's going to be something like this, the timeline. I'm not going to throw it in full, but I will start it in April. So this is April 30, then it is April, May, June. Okay, this is 2 months now, and remember the dates are very important. You can see here it is 30 June. It is how much? 30 June. So you have to be very careful about this amount here. Now we have we have realized that we have how much? We have 2 months in advance. So what you are going to do, we are going to say here is the amount for the insurance. Here is the amount for the insurance, which is 20,000. So it's going to be 20,720. Then what you're going to do, you're going to divide by 12 months plus 2 months in advance, because if we have already paid for extra 2 months, so it's going to be 14 months. So we're going to divide it by, we're going to divide it by 1. Okay, so it's going to be here 14. Okay, so it's going to be 20,000. Let me check it out here. 20,720 divided by 14. So why are we dividing by 14? We want to check how much. 1,480. Okay guys, why we divided by 14 is because of now we want to check how much was insurance per month. Now we have realized that insurance per month was how much? Was 1,480 per month. Okay, now there are 2 months that are in advance, so we're going to multiply this amount by 2. 1,480 multiplied by 2 is going to be 2,960. Okay, so it's going to be 2,960. Now we are going to take our amount from the trial balance, and then we are subtracting the months that were paid in advance. Why we are subtracting the amount that was paid in advance is because of now we have all amounts that we are supposed to pay, and those who are not, those who are paid in advance. Now we subtract those who are paid in advance, so it's going to give us how much? It's going to give us what we have to pay for this current year. Okay, so it's going to be 17,760. 17,760. Okay, this is the amount for insurance for the factory, but this is only the first line. Let's read another line. Okay, it says that dressmaking equipment comprise 1 divided by 3 of the total factory equipment. Okay, remember that we are interested in dressmaking equipment. We are only interested in the dressmaking equipment because of it is a very important cost for the business. So what is going to happen? We are going to multiply by 1 and then we're going to divide by 3 because of we want this, and they give us this ratio. So it's going to be how much? 17,760 divided by, multiply by 1 divided by 3. So it's going to be how much? It's going to be 5,920. In your statement, you're just going to write this amount. Okay, then this is the insurance. Now we're going to do the wages. In wages, the same. One of the 6 cleaners, okay, Susan, was allocated to the dressmaking section. Susan earned 10% less than other 5 cleaners. So what is happening in this transaction here? We check very important thing, which is here, something that I've analyzed. 6 cleaners, okay? Then what you're going to do, we're going to write it here. We have 6 workers. But in these 6 workers, there's only 1 worker who is earning less than 5 cleaners. So we're going to divide our workers by 2. We have 1 and then we have 1 and we have 5. So it's going to be 5 and 1. So what is interesting is this. 5 workers, they earn how much? They earn 100%. So it's going to be 500. Then 1 worker, which is Susan, is earning 90%. How am I getting this 90? I said 100 minus 10 because of they said she is earning 10% less than other 5 cleaners. That's why we got 90%, and that's why you multiply here. So it's going to be 90%. So we are going to add this percentage to get the total amount that these cleaners got for the year. So it's going to be 590. This is the total. Okay, so we go to the trial balance and check out the wages. They say wages of the cleaner, so it's how much? It's going to be 155,760. Now we take this amount and we multiply by what we want. We want 90 of Susan. We are interested in this 1 cleaner because of she is or he is the only one that is working in the dressmaking section. So we divide by how much? We divide by total percentage of workers. So in this ratio, this is very simple. This is the all money amount that the workers got, and this is all the percentage that the workers got. So this is simply what we have, and then on top here it is what we want. So it's going to be what we have multiplied by what we want divided by what we want. So it's going to be 155,760 multiplied by 90 and then divided by 590. So it's going to give us how much? It's going to give us 23,760. So 23,760 is the salary that we've been looking for. And we can also prove, that this amount is the correct amount. How do we prove? Going to say we want to get back to this amount here. So we are going to say 23,760 multiplied by what we want. We want 100. Divide by, okay, you can even, but I don't want to do it like that. Remember, this is 90% of Susan. So I want to break it down so that you understand how we worked out this one. So divide by what we have. So this 90% represent this amount here. This 100% is what we want. Now we are going to get a salary of 1 cleaner, and then we're going to multiply by 5 because of the way 5 workers. So it's going to be 23,760 760 multiplied by what we want, which is 100, divided by 90. So it's going to be 26,400. Now 26,400 is the salary for one worker, 100% salary. Then we're going to multiply it by 5. We're going to multiply by 5, 26,400 multiplied by 5 workers. So it's going to be 132,000. Then we add it with, remember this is 500, and then the total percentage is 590. So we're going to add it with this 90 here. 760. So let's check how much. 132,000 plus 23760. So it's going to be 155,760. 155,760. Thank you for watching, guys. This thing is very easy. If ever like you can wash it in another eye, you will realize that it is very easy. So thank you for watching this video. Dango.